Whenever we speak about this spiky golden fruit, almost everyone in the world seems to call it by one name, ananas. Only English doesn't. So what's up with that? Ananas isn't even the first name that came to Europe. When Christopher Columbus discovered and christened the fruit, he called it Piña de Indes, or Pine of the Indians. Only this name didn't really become very popular beyond Spain and the Philippines, likely because he didn't actually declare it as an official discovery, and that probably helped keep the name piña a little less widespread. The word ananas actually comes from the Tupi speakers in South America, who called it nanas, meaning excellent fruit. And thanks to the efforts of French priest explorer André Thivet, the name sailed back over into the Old World, where it proceeded to spread along with its fruit through trade into Europe and beyond. So that's the story behind ananas. Only there's still the small matter of English. So where do we start? Well, I suppose that's pretty clear. English. Why do you call it a pineapple when it's clearly not an apple? Now that's where the conversation usually stops. But you didn't come to Linguistics Lowdown to listen to me mock English's seemingly superficial naming structure. Although, admittedly, that's fun too. You see, there's actually a lot more behind this name than you'd expect. And it's more than just an act of imagination. We were actually talking about pineapples for centuries before we'd even discovered the fruit. And that's because we used pineapple to describe what we now call pine cones. So the word is older than we expected. But calling it an apple is still a stretch, right? Well, not exactly. Go back a few centuries, and apple actually used to be a much less exclusive club than it is today. In both Old and Middle English, apple was actually a generic word for fruit, any kind of fruit that wasn't a berry. Take, for example, this apple of paradise, the actual Middle English name for banana, which more or less translates into paradise fruit today. Coincidentally, a similar thing actually happened in French, where their word for fruit, pomme, has come to be known as apple, resulting in a bunch of funny things such as pomme de terre and pommes frites, which actually mean potato and French fries today. So, through a twist of linguistic fate, pineapple might not actually be as weird a word as it might seem, despite sticking out like a sore thumb. And, in fact, the word pineapple doesn't actually come out of left field as much as some jokes make it look like. Spanish, Catalan, and Galician continue to use the word piña, which in some instances is a good thing. And ananas colada just really doesn't have the same ring to it. And similarly, in the Philippines, you'll hear people talking about piña in Tagalog. And likewise, English isn't alone in upholding pineapple. Welsh goes by pinavel, and Afrikaans like to slice some pineapple. And Japanese, well, Japanese chose to directly loan the word pineapple from English, which is a bit of a debatable choice. You know, ananas would work perfectly for Japanese in its syllabic structure, whilst pineapple is, well, it's pineapple. Korean chose to follow suit with pineapple, but that's about it. Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai, pretty much every other language in the region chose to go for their own name. Oh, and then there's Brazilian Portuguese with abacaxi. Go figure. So there you have it, the answer to the pineapple conundrum. I hope you have a lot of fun impressing people at parties. And with that, here's your question of the day. Do you know any languages that have resisted adopting words that the majority of languages use? Do you have any favorite examples? Be sure to leave your answers in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next Linguistics Lowdown.